Travel trailers and campers come in all shapes and sizes, built from all kinds of materials. But if there's one that longtime RV folks tend to swear by, it's fiberglass. And that's exactly where Snoozy plants its flag. This brand has built its identity around fiberglass shells, and that choice pretty much defines everything about these campers. If the name Snoozy rings a bell, you're not imagining things. They've been around for a while, hit a bit of a rough patch, and now they're back, very much alive and kicking, turning out some seriously tough little campers for the American market. I call them bulletproof for a reason, because the way Snoozy builds these things is kind of old school in the best possible way. Each camper is made from two molded fiberglass halves that are joined and sealed together, creating a solid, unified shell. It's a method that's proven itself time and time again, and we'll circle back to why that matters so much. Fiberglass gets chosen again and again in the RV world because it just holds up. With proper care, these campers can last decades, and that's not an exaggeration. There are fiberglass trailers out there still going strong after sitting in storage for years. When the shell is properly made and free of cracks, it naturally resists water, dirt, and dust. Hose it down, park it, and you're good. Snoozy follows this classic two-piece fiberglass approach, sealing the halves together to create a watertight, aerodynamic, and lightweight camper. Add a gel coat on the outside, and you've got a shell that could realistically be passed down to your kids someday. Take the Snoozy Queen, for example, which is the larger and heavier of the two models they offer. It comes in with a dry weight of about 2,500 pounds, and it rides on a spring axle rated for 3,500 pounds, with upgrade options available. Ground clearance looks pretty generous too, so while it's not a hardcore off-road rig, it doesn't look afraid to leave the pavement now and then. Now let's talk ownership, because that's where things get interesting. The Snoozy Queen starts at $36,900 for the base model. At first glance, that might sound steep for a camper that's only about 15 feet long, including the trailer. But once you look at what's packed inside, the price starts to make more sense. This thing uses its space really well. Inside, you're looking at a wet bath, a trifold sofa that serves as your living area, a full kitchen with decent counter space, and an elevated bed tucked into the front. Storage is thoughtfully built in, both inside and outside, and it's all integrated into that fiberglass shell. You also get a 4-gallon water heater, a Thetford cassette toilet, 27 gallons of fresh and gray water capacity, heating, cooling, and plenty of lighting for nighttime comfort. There are interior decor options too, so you can choose a look that actually feels like you. On the outside, Snoozy offers a solid list of upgrades that really help turn this from a simple camper into a proper little base camp. Things like an awning, an outdoor shower, and exterior seating make it easy to enjoy the outdoors instead of hiding inside. For couples, or even a small family, it sets the stage for some really comfortable trips. One thing I didn't see mentioned on Snoozy's site, though, is built-in solar. That means if off-grid camping is your goal, you'll be looking at aftermarket solutions. The good news is there are plenty of options out there, but realistically, you should budget a couple thousand extra dollars for a solid portable power setup with batteries or a generator. When I started adding everything up for a fully dialed-in Snoozy Queen, the total landed around $41,424. That included the hunting and fishing bundle, a side awning, extra power outlets, gas shocks, a spare tire, a fan, and a personalized interior. Add solar or a portable power system, and you're probably looking at around $45,000 all in. Yes, that's more than a lot of campers this size, but this isn't just about features or floor plans. It's about longevity. A Snoozy is the kind of camper you buy once, use for years, and maybe even pass on to the next generation. And honestly, not many RVs can say that. Let me know what you think about this fiberglass travel trailer and whether the price feels justified to you down in the comments.